Alright, so real quickly I gotta show you all this. If someone else has shown you this, I'm sorry, I don't think they have, but I haven't been paying much attention. So I've discovered some secret sounds. You might know some of these, you might not. First off, let me explain them, and I'm going to start off with the weirdest ones and work our way down. First off, you have low conga, mid conga, high conga, and the same for toms, right? If you meet halfway in between, what it does is it gives you like a conga, but it boosts the sound and changes the tone a little bit, but it gives you like it's like a boost pedal, I guess. So your conga, your mid conga, and your high conga get much louder if you put them in the very middle, and also they kind of change the sound a little bit. So that's not too interesting. You can try that on your own. The maracas, if you do the same thing, nothing happens. It just deletes the sound. So you can maybe use that as a little trick to quickly delete the sound. You can basically use this as a mute. It'll mute this channel if you put it in the middle. And now this is the interesting one, claves and rimshot. Now when you put this in the middle, it doesn't actually give you a different sound, it gives you two sounds at once. One of them is affectable by this and one is not. Now you've read the title and it said drone, and that is not clickbait. I want to show you how this works. So first off, let's just hear what this sounds like. Now, for the purpose of this demo, it does not really matter, so we're just hearing this through a crap Yamaha Georgia 10. I'm just kidding, it's GA10 Yamaha, so it doesn't really matter. Get our treble to 5, bass to 5, mid, volume. Now this is going to come in handy, I'll show you why. So, let's actually hear this. So like I said, the speaker's garbage, but for the purpose of this demo, it'll suffice. So first, let's just hear it normal, right? So let's hear our, our clav. Sounds pretty normal, right? Now, the claves, I don't know why, but the volume is much lower on the clav than the rimshot. I don't know if it was like that on the original, if that's an error, but I'll show you why. Watch this. See, much louder, right? Now when we go in the middle, we're going to get this little click sound, but we're going to hear something else too. Now listen. I know you don't hear that click right now. Now the thing is, if you want to hear that click, you're going to have to hear the drone too as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to put our volume to max. And now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to come all the way over here to this. Now see, if you turn this all the way up, you don't really hear anything. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add some drive. Now you hear that, kind of sounds like maybe like a record popping, right? And you hear that white kind of noise in the background. That's going to be important, so just stay with me here. So now what you want to do is you want to go to your FX section. This sound is so, I guess, faint, or I don't know, for whatever reason, the Wave Designer does not pick up the sound, and you cannot edit it with the Wave Designer, so forget it. But the filter, you can. So what you want to do is, you saw that? Instantly, you heard that. Wait. So take your resonance, put it all the way up. Now this is where you get your cutoff knob, and listen. You have this as like a drone, or maybe like a little white noise sweep. This is constantly on and is not affected by these steps. Now you say, well, I like this, but I don't want to hear that click, 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 right? Right? So let's see, watch this. There, your clicks are gone, you don't have to hear it, but you have your drone still on. Now, if you do it fast enough, you can get like a zap effect. Now, I've not tested this with the headphones yet, but I will later. Now, you might think to yourself, this is useless. If we have the volume up that much and gain that much, everything is going to be so loud, it's just going to bust our speakers. Well, That's why our individual outs come in handy. Now what we're going to have to do is, I'm not sure, I might be able to take the clav rimshot. Let's see, clav rimshot right here, right? We'll just individually out that guy and put him into a gain, a really high gain, and really boost that signal. Maybe if you don't want to use this filter, use an external filter. Maybe a delay. You can get maybe some like white noise synth things in there, sounds, whatever. I'm sleepy. I'm not talking right. But I'm gonna further expand on that idea in the next video, and I hope you watch it and try it out for yourselves. But that was pretty interesting, I thought. You get this little secret noise generator. Now if we go back, it's instantly gone. Just kidding, it's not. Oh my god, guys, you know what I just noticed? Wait a second. Woo! Guys. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Guys. You don't even have to have any of your sounds on. Actually, this drone is its own sound. But that's weird. How did we get to this point? Let's turn off this wave designer real quick. Okay. Now we have that channel muted. No, okay, let's try something else weird here. Settings, blah blah blah. Okay. So let's go to our send the wave designer. Let's send the wave designer to the cowbell. Right? Is that what I did? Cowbell. Very loud, but I want to see something here. Okay, guys. I'm such an idiot. Okay. So, alright, we figured something out. I so stupidly thought that sound was what caused this, but it wasn't. We both learned something together. So apparently, as long as you have this filter on, if you just, let's say you have it affecting no sounds at all, and you really boost your tone, you can get that little weird white noise. But actually, now that we think about it, this is pretty useless, because since that does not tie in with a particular sound, well, you know what, we're going to have to experiment that. Because if we put this, let's say we have to have our wave designer on, but it doesn't matter which sound we're on. So let's pick a sound that we're not going to use, right? Let's say we don't like the cowbell. I'm going to do, but let's just say we don't. So let's run our output of the cowbell to that super gain boost with no notes on, but with this filter on. Now, while doing this, let's have the other sounds all individually out at a normal level, without using the wave designer or the filter. And if we do this, we might actually be able to use our other sounds normally while still having this on the whatever patch you're not using. That might work. Try this, guys, if you want to. I mean, it's not that useful for me, so I'll probably never try it, but I might. But yeah, just a weird little thing. I just opened this guy and I discovered this, you know. So who knows what all secrets are in here. And this obviously wasn't in the original because there was no filter in the original, so. But yeah, before we go, I want to show you those other sounds real quick. So, let's turn that off for a second. Let's unmute every channel real quick. Let's just trigger our sounds. Right? So, take away that mute setting. Got that volume so low. After about 2 to 3 claps, the reverb kicks on. Now if we go in the middle on this guy, nothing. Now these clav, or clave, however you want to say it, rimshot. Now in the middle we get our little click. But if you want to hear that click, if you want just that click sound, you might like that click, 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 click. It's just kind of like a little click. If you like that, you're really going to have to put this channel on an individual out and give it a high boost, and you can have that click as a secret sound. Now we go to our high conga, high tom. Now if we go in the middle, wait, this. Now if we go in the middle, see how it just boosts it? A cool little secret, I guess. Now same with the mid conga, mid tom. Now let's put it in the middle. Boosted it. Same with low conga and low tom. Down the middle. Alright, so there's a few little secrets. We actually didn't really we didn't really find any secret sounds. I mean, that white noise playing the filter kind of thing, we might be able to do that if we only use the filter for one channel and we output that channel individually. It might work, it might not. I don't know how that's going to work. Because the filter, I don't think the filter works per channel, but it might. I really don't. So I don't think that's going to work. So the filter is kind of useless unless you just want to record that on its own, maybe. These, maybe if you want to just boost the sound, kind of useful. But that little click, it might be useful. I'm going to try to find a way to use that, but yeah. Put that in the middle, you get a little click, click, click. You got to really boost the gain on that. But yeah, I played this earlier through my good speakers, and it sounds good so far. But it's kind of late, so I switched to this ugly little guy. Oh my god, he makes it sound so horrible. Do yourself a favor, either when you're making some beats or just messing around with this, use either good headphones or a good sound system. Because if you play it through something that's garbage, it's going to sound garbage. I've had a lot of fun with this so far. Let's do a little quick review just for what I've noticed so far. I really wish the cowbell had maybe like a tuning. This is kind of weird, but I wish the cowbell had a tuning and a decay knob. That would be really cool, I think. And the Claves and rimshot, I wish they had a tuning knob. I mean, I don't know if the closed hat really needs a decay, but it could have one. But yeah, the cowbell with a not tune or tone, whatever you want to do, tune or tone knob, a decay knob on that cowbell. That cowbell, it could do so much more if they just expanded it. It's such a waste being one knob. Same with the Claves and rimshot. Maybe not them as much, but they could use a tuning or a tone knob as well. but the cowbell is such a waste. I mean, but the default cowbell is iconic, I know, but it'd be cool to be able to change things. And on the accent, I don't know, I think they could have put something here. I don't know what they could have put. Maybe they could have put like a some kind of inbuilt effect, maybe just for the accent. I don't know, something. They could have done something here. Wasted panel space. I don't like wasted panel space. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. But anyways, I gotta go now because it's kind of late and I need to sleep. So, see you guys. And if you're thinking about getting this, I would get it. Even if it doesn't sound spot on, the individual outs are such an amazing thing. They expand it in such a great way. And alright, not to be rude or offensive, but if you're mostly a DAW kind of person, you don't really deal with hardware, then now you don't really need to worry about the individual outs. But if you're a hardware person and you like maybe using effect pedals or rack effects, you're going to really appreciate being able to affect each sound through whatever effects separately that you would like. That's going to be really cool and maybe make you more creative. Maybe take you a lot longer to figure things out and perfect them, but in the long run give you some cooler results. Now, I've heard a lot of people say they think these knobs are flimsy, but they're not really flimsy. I mean, they might move around, but they're not flimsy. They move, but I don't get the idea of flimsy. The pads are pretty good. I mean, they're just as good as the Akai pads, you know, but that's not saying much. What else can we say? Oh yeah, let's sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze on my gourd. People say this thing is heavy. I mean, I'm so much weaker than I used to be when I ate meat. I used to eat meat. No, when I used to eat meat, I was stronger because I ate tons of meat. I need to eat more protein. I need to drink more protein shakes. But anyways, even in my weakened state, this thing is not heavy. I mean, you can't get a grip on it. I really think it should have maybe like a little indent right here and here so you can get a better grip to pick it up. But you have to really go here to actually pick it up. But look, it's nothing. I'm not even trying to be strong. It really doesn't weigh that much. It's plastic except the metal plate on the bottom. It's actually kind of the perfect weight. It's not heavy and it's not light. You would carry it without getting tired, but at the same time you wouldn't be afraid to drop it like, I don't know, like a 303. It's not that crap. It's not built that garbagely. My English is just idiotic. Well, it's enough ranting for today. What else should we do? Oh. Yeah, nobody's voted on my last video about the pedal. So if you haven't seen, not my last video, 2 videos ago when I showed the 3 pedals in the thumbnail, watch that video and pick one of those pedals because nobody's picked yet. So if you're the only vote, then you win automatically. Because I need at least one person to vote so I can pick one of those pedals. Okay? So check out the video from 2 videos ago. And thank you for watching this. I like all you guys, I guess. Except for those people who come around just to dislike. I mean, I guess I trigger some people when I say certain things in comments, but I don't say things that are not deserved. I don't go around being a jerk for no reason. I only say it if you deserve it. And some people can't handle that and they get mad, they go dislike. I mean, if someone makes me mad, they could say like, I want to kill your mother and burn your whole family down. I'm not going to go dislike their video. That's just childish. But anyways, see you guys next time. And I have a synth I modified for Christmas. It's a little bit corny, might be a little bit offensive to some people. That's why I haven't uploaded the video of it yet, but I think I'm gonna upload it anyways. It's kind of dumb. It's basically I killed a keyboard and brought it back to life, barely, but not really. It's such a waste. Like, I had modified it so good, found some cool bends, and then at the end I accidentally just fried the guy. and it's really too cheap of a keyboard to bother to get it fixed or like diagnose and go through all the chips. So, yep. But anyways, like I said, when we get to New Year's, I do have something crazy planned. Now I'm deciding how crazy I want to do it. I'm deciding on if I want to do just 2 or 3, or if I want to do like maybe 12. And you'll know what I'm talking about when I do it. 12 might cost more money and it might be very dangerous, so I'm debating on if I want to do that. I think I'm just going to do 1, and then if 1 doesn't turn out too bad, I'm going to do 2. You'll know what I mean when it happens. But I might decide to buy more and do more with my thing. You'll understand when you see it. It's going to be kind of weird. But anyway, see you guys. Sorry for all the ranting. This camera only lets me record for 21 minutes. It's pretty weird. So bye, 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 bye. I'm annoying, very annoying. I know it, okay?